Coming up on Trendz Travel this week, a theatre production that's been on everyone's lips this month. Valentine's is coming soon, and so we are bringing you gifting ideas for that significant other. And we talk all things grooming with Tapelo Mokoena. That's not all though, so stay tuned. After a long run playing the lead role of Troy, veteran playwright Dr. John Kani announced that he's stepping down and handing over to Dumisho Marsha.
Decided that I want Ricardo Khan to direct. He came down last June and we sat down and went through a spread of actors. And he said to me, it's up to you, you can handpick them. So I knew exactly which actor we were selecting. These actors were handpicked by me and Ricardo. And I knew Tumisho that he had grown in stature. He had grown in his gravity. He had grown as an actor and a performer. He was the right person to play Bono with me. And when I had to step out because of a niggling little tiny thing which I fully recovered from, I couldn't say, okay, Tumisho, I'm ready now, go back to your role. Because we'd already done the swaps. I felt that like he can take it. Yes, he did an incredible job. What a talented actor. And so are all of them. Absolutely handpicked.
So let's talk about you having to switch roles. From Bono to Troy. How was that for you?
It was wild because I was already done. I was sitting there going, I'll see you guys. I've lapped you. I know my words. I know what my character's all about. I'm ready to go right now. I mean, the day I got the part, I was like, if we put the show up today, I'm ready to play Bono. And they're like, no, actually, you know what? Let's do Troy. So that was a really great honor, first and foremost. I don't want to make it seem like, it was just like, in spite of the fact that it was a very difficult thing, because obviously we don't want to lose Doc. I mean, that's why we all signed up to work with Dr. John Kani. But for them to even consider that I could fill his shoes, obviously I'll never be able to fill his shoes. He's an amazing theater legend and an amazing human being. But that I could be anywhere near in the neighborhood, that was just an honor.
Why did you cheat on Rose?
Why did Troy cheat on Rose? I think that Troy cheats on Rose because he doesn't know how to communicate with Rose honestly. Every time he communicates with Rose, there's always Bono there, and he's like this flamboyant, charismatic character. And he gets too wrapped up in himself, and you know, you can tell that a lot of the times they're just talking past each other, and he's got a very strong opinion. And he's set up an archetype of who he wants to be to his wife. And he doesn't want to let that drop. And he doesn't want to say, baby, I'm struggling. Oh, girl, I'm not doing so well with A, B, C, and D. And if he had just said that to her, he wouldn't have had to cheat on her.
So what would you say is the message that maybe you want for the audience to take out of this play?
Oh, the big message that I want the audience to take out of this play is that at the end of the day, we all have past trauma. We all have past disappointments that can either weigh on us to the point where they make our lives not as rich as they could have been. They make us very sad. They make us make bad choices. Or we can admit that we've all had a raw deal. We've all been born with 2 strikes against us. And we can just say, that last strike, I'm gonna give it the best that I can. I'm gonna go down swinging, as Troy says. But how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna be real about it. If I need to talk to someone about the trauma that I've experienced, I'm gonna talk to them. If I need to talk to someone about the disappointment that I've gone through, I'm gonna talk to them so that I don't pass it on to my family. And I think that's the biggest thing. We have generational curses because we're passing down trauma and disappointment from generation to generation, as opposed to saying, this here stops with me, and that's exactly what Corey did.
We obviously know the play relatively well. We've studied it before, and a lot of the characters have been done before in our students who performed the pieces, so it's been really exciting to see it live on stage with the professionals. It's been amazing.
No, it's been amazing, and also seeing a play like this is also just translates to all of the theory that you do in class. So at the moment we're looking at realism, and it's also quite beneficial for the kids to see a realist text being staged. And a text by August Wilson as well in South Africa is also amazing.
The production is running until the 28th of February, so go ahead and get yourself some tickets.
What I've seen trending, especially nowadays as we're going towards Valentine's, it's artificial flowers, and also these, we call them flower baskets. These ones have been trending. Most of the times, we deal with these ones throughout the year. It's a very good size, and also like mostly we deal with florists. This is more, it helps them a lot, especially in terms of them calculating their capital, and it's also more portable. When you give someone this size, they think they're getting more, but anyway, most of the times it looks like a big gift. The packaging of the gift is very, very important to most of our clients, and also to many people, because even like for me personally, I would love a very beautifully wrapped gift. So most of the times people prefer to spend more on the packaging than on the gift itself. Many people prefer getting flowers for their loved ones. You can give someone flowers throughout the year. And flowers also play very big importance in many people's lives. I've seen lots of people getting flowers. I've seen lots of people getting chocolates. I've seen many people getting nougats, sweets. People also love teddies. Yes. Let me show you how we package some of the gifts that we get in the shop. Like for instance, we've got this box. Mm-hmm. It's heart-shaped.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be Valentine, because we love people throughout the year. You can send it to your mother, your sister, or anybody you love. So, for instance, with this box, we can do anything you want.
Okay, anything I want.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So, this is up to you. If you want the flowers to be higher, then you put more stuffing.
More stuffing.
Yes.
Okay. So out of 10, how would you rate this?
I'll give you 10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10?
Yes.
I've just practiced this. A 10 out of 10.
Yes. For the first time.
For the first time?
10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yes.
But Levi here was trying to outdo me. So, Levi, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm great. Who's this for?
This is for my lovely girlfriend, Romy.
Wow, wonderful. Is this for Valentine's?
It's for her birthday.
Oh, wow. When is her birthday?
Her birthday's today.
Oh,
She's 24 today.
Wow, that's wonderful. So do you normally gift her?
I do. It was quite a big week. It was our anniversary this week as well, a year and a half.
Wonderful.
And our birthday today, so a very lovely week for the two of us.
Congratulations and
you.
happy birthday to her. Is she gonna get Valentine's gifts as well?
Yes, to get a couple of chocolates, and I'm sure we'll be back in this lovely store as well.
All right, thanks, Levi.
I've come to wrap it up to do the school's hamper for the Valentine's raffle. I frequent this place, and I must say the attention to detail and everything is just incredible.
What would you say to people celebrating this love month?
Go all out. You must celebrate every day. Love is incredible, and you must just have a zest for life and enjoy it.
These are all fresh cut flowers, which we buy at the flower market in City Deep. And we're getting fresh flowers in Monday through Saturday. We've been doing this for a little over 4 decades. And we provide happiness to the community we're in.
Which one would you say really says, I love you?
Red roses, hands down. Yeah, we usually around this time of the year, Valentine's Day, that's the biggest demand in terms of the flowers.
Now that you've seen all the gifting ideas for your loved ones, go ahead and spoil them.
Best thing you've ever eaten. How is it though?
Beautiful.
What are you having there? You don't know?
Come tell us, what's this? Beef, chicken,
and
tomato salsa.
yeah, tomato sauce.
And what's this called?
Arepa. That's the name. Arepa.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What would you say about the process of making it?
Yeah.
Really easy. Take the bit of corn, bit of salt, bit of water, bit of sugar. Just mix it, knead it, bat it down, make it into a circle, flatten the edges. You can fry it, this is fried. You can roast it, take it out, cut it open, put some toppings in, chicken, mushrooms, cheese, whatever you want. 10 minutes later, perfect.
And then to put inside cheese.
Really good. Awesome.
It is warm. That's the first thing to note. Like this that was baked, it came out and it's warm. So when you put the butter in, the cheese in, it all just like blends in together really well. And then before you bite it, you smell it. And it smells so good. And then when you taste it, all the flavors just mixed together. It's moist. The chicken is there. The vegetable flavors blending in well. And of course, every cheese makes everything good. So I'm happy.
You're so quiet. Is it that good?
It's that good.
You have
and I'm
nothing to
chewing
say.
my food.
So, job well done to you. Is this something that you're gonna try at home?
To be honest, I'm not much of a baker, but if I see it, I'll definitely get it. Yes.
How is it though?
Muy bien. Delicioso. The corn sandwich. Whatever you call this thing. I forget the name.
Arepa.
Arepa. It's good. Flavorful. Crunchy. Yet soft on the inside. And you can fill it with whatever you want. Chicken, ham, cheese, tomato, mushroom. It's good. Come to Culinary Island and try it yourself.
Dano.
This is spice and... Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Muy delicioso.
A very good evening to you all, thespians, filmmakers, curators, love makers, and appreciators.
The official Joburg Film Festival Awards ceremony was held at the theatre on the square in Sandton. A number of filmmakers were awarded for their excellence, but to start off the ceremony, we were entertained with some music.
I can say that telling our stories, whether it's through music or acting or writing, it's very important, one, in archiving our culture, but also in getting our voices out there. So this festival represents that and speaks to that. So that's why I'm in the creative industry. I enjoy that.
Basking in the love, light and appreciation she's receiving while she's still with us, veteran actress Connie Chume bagged another award. Producer Patucheto Makwarela and Gideon received the Global Storyteller Award.
It's really humbling to know that there are broadcasters out there that see the work that we put in, and I couldn't be more humbled by this award.
Actor Chris Q. Hadebe took the Fearless Storyteller Award. And finally, the Young Voice Award went to Tshwane's local George Temba, who has an advice for aspiring filmmakers and storytellers.
I think I just want to say to
the young people out there to say, your stories are valid and they need to be heard, and you just need to utilize any resources around you to make sure that the world hears your stories, because they really need to be heard.
A major congratulations to all our winners, and may you always keep us glued to our screens.
It's a really interesting one. We're looking at male grooming, and the best person to have a chat with is someone that we know is always keeping it clean. It's like he has the fountain of youth. We don't even know how he does it. Hi, Tabela, how are you doing?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Trendz, we are gonna find out what he's up to in terms of keeping his well-being, wellness, keeping it fresh. What's the key? Like, what's the secret to all this greatness that you keep on going with?
Hey, you're too kind. We appreciate you.
I know everyone is thinking it, and they're saying the same thing that I'm saying.
Firstly, thank you. I appreciate that. I think, it's hardly a fountain of youth. I don't want to be youthful forever. I just want to age as best as I can, gracefully, But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's not about keeping fresh. I don't try to keep fresh. I don't. But I try to be well, from inside out. I focus on that, and I think if you package, or if you choose, because life is about choices, if you choose to package your life or your existence a certain way, then you'll possibly have more positive days than negative days. So I don't have a formula, really. I really don't. Love is possibly the most ultimate thing. But there are things that carry us or are part of us in the journey, and grooming maybe is an area as well. Education, fitness, all sorts of things. It's a lifestyle.
So you do have some kind of wellness routine that you stick with in order to, maintain a good, healthy, balanced life?
Yes, 100%.
And what does that look like?
Yeah, you have to try. It must look like you're putting in effort. I think it's the effort. I don't know what the perfect package is. If I did, I'd probably license a cause and sell it.
It's February. Not only are we looking at Black History Month, but we know that the men's conference is going to be working really hard this month. So I just want to know, do you guys also endorse good conversations such as self-care, self-love within the men's conference?
Yes. I forget about the men's conference. Yes, we do. Yes, yeah, the tide is turning, and I think it's casual conversation, it's casual. It's like, I can't invest in half or 80% of the self-care that's out there for man, but I do the basics. I'm a very simple dude. But yes, the conversation is there, hence we can produce brands that take care of a small area of your body, your beard, which is only male. So we are having the conversations around wellness, around mental wellness, right? Around anxiety. There's so many layers, around stress. The man is going through it, the woman is going through it, society is going through it. So, a happier man, a mentally fit man, a fit man, a kept man, is probably better for society than the opposite.
We've seen you leveling up. It's like there's more zeros getting in the bank because the self-love and the grooming that we're seeing is just glowing, man. Do you have like somewhat of a routine that you keep up with to stay fresh the way you are?
First of all, I wish I get all the money that you guys see on me. Like, I really wish I do. But I'm the king of self-love. And I think the first video that people saw of me was me in the tub with a whole lot of bubbles. And that's just me. Self-grooming, self-love has always been something that is very important to me, because I believe that it's important to take care of yourself inward before you take care of yourself outward. And that little space for me allows me that time to just get myself towards myself so that I'm able to pour onto others. And so that's why I treat it as such a priority. And Orikatlo was so clearly
It's definitely working. The most troublesome thing about having a beard is getting it to connect. So please give them tips. How must we get the connection?
First, so my beard was not connecting. And at some point it was just like a patch here and a patch there. You didn't know what was going on. But oiling it is very important. And having like a proper regime where you're washing it properly, but also restoring the nutrients, because sometimes we wash, we forget to restore all of those nutrients. So oiling it, and I don't want to talk too much about this new butter that I'm using from Bakwena, but dog, just put it on there. Once you've washed, put it on there. It really just holds all those nutrients in, and it gets it black and shiny like this. And then you oil it, and then as you keep on taking care of it, combing it and making sure that you brush it properly, it connects on its own.
Guys, please, what you need to do, let's get this connection going. Let's get the products, let's put the moisture, let's put the butter, the lock method.
Yes, the lock method. See now.
Let's all be fresh. Why not?
Yep. Stay fresh, Trenders. Don't say we didn't plug you.
Well, it's the month of love, and we would love to see what you're up to with your loved ones. Share with us. We are at Trendz on SABC. We'll see you next week.